Am I going crazy or what? There's another ship slipped out since we've been walking. A couple of cargo ships over there, but that's the only cruise ship over there. And then that one just there. Which ones are we left with here? You got the Zaandam. Which one's that other one? See if we can get in on that. Volendam and the Zaandam. All the others appear to have gone. I swear there were 3 earlier, weren't there? Am I going crazy? You just wait a moment. Come over this side, in fact, mate. Let me get a quick shot over here. We've missed it now. They were cruising with both their nets out a second ago. They've gone side on, so that doesn't look so good anymore. Right, that's that one, and of course, something going on Holiday May there. I think it was yesterday, a Lycee calling the Coast Guard. They found some enormous, great big drum of some sort of like garden centre type netting, an enormous, great big drum, about as big as their vessel, floating about out there somewhere. They were calling that in. They were unable to deal with it because it was just too large. So they just reported where it was, and that was that. Don't know what came of all of that. Anyway, a bit of mud. Okay, it's a little cooler here. Flipping heck, isn't it just? We're picking up a bit of the wind here. It's feels a bit cooler sat here. I shall be putting my hat back on once I've cooled down a little. It is actually feeling sort of mild in relative terms. Good boy. Good dog. Quick shot of the boat. They're coming in. Right, cheery boy, have a good day. Right. Yeah, for the second time in, what, 2 days is it? There was a guy, old guy, fell down right behind me a second ago. Fell down on the path here right behind me. He was with somebody, so he refused assistance and eventually got back to his feet. I think he'd broken his earphones or something. Anyway. Can't wait until I start doing that. Hasn't happened yet. It's only a matter of time. Finally get the camera on it, and off it goes. Oh well. She stopped suddenly in her tracks, and you can see why. There's a robin right in front of her, just there. A lot of people do that. They come round there and then they suddenly see the robin in the train. They stop in her tracks. She getting a shot? She ought to. Get closer than that, lady. I think she got her shot. I hope so. And another go. Got closer this time. There it is, just there. I can see it. Not as well as her. Oops. Almost photographed robins in Brixham that class today.
Alright for us to walk in?
Oh, for sure, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, shooting the boat way off over there.
Oh, right.
Thank you. Left wing doesn't look in good shape, does it? That was why I zoomed in on that and waited for flipping ages, because it was that, holding its arms out like that, and then it stopped, and it stopped again. So we'll come back out in it. Sort of iconic shot when they sit there with their wings out like that, drying. Oh, you're right, Barry. This wind is building gradually. I'm listening to the cruise ships and 27, 28 knots. The last one gave meters per second, so that had me going. I haven't a clue what that means. It should do, but I'm of a certain age where I'm a mixture of metric and old-fashioned stuff, and I don't know where I am. Miles an hour I can do, kilometres an hour I have no idea. What is it? A breakwater is was it half a mile? Half a mile. And I can cope with sort of mentally imaging that, but don't ask me what that is in kilometres. Couldn't tell. I don't know how far a kilometre is. Couldn't tell you if I had to mark one out. A mile I'd have a good chance at marking one out, but kilometre I haven't a clue. It's one of those things that you kind of learn as you're growing up, and I never did kilometres. Even though everything was metric at school pretty much. Was it? After a point it was. See, I've just had a state of confusion all my life there, mate. Is it any wonder I've ended up in a state of confusion? You're going to give me that ball? Just sat here babbling away, mate. Give me the ball. Let's get you muddy. Oh, yeah. Hello. Morning. All right there.